What is up, everybody? My name is Craig Curelop, aka the FI Guy, and I'm here with the FI Team YouTube channel helping you achieve financial independence through real estate investing. This video in particular is not going to be about real estate investing. This is a personal finance video helping you understand the differences between a 401k and a Roth IRA. Now, both of these accounts are retirement accounts, and they will help you grow your net worth. However, they will not help you achieve early financial independence. Reason being is that you're not able to access this money until retirement age. There are some nuances that are beyond the scope of this video, but in most cases, you're not able to access this before retirement age. So if you're looking for early retirement, you can't access this. However, these are powerful vehicles for tax savings and just to growing your net worth. And so I want to tell you the differences between the two. The 401k is something that your employer offers, right? And so they basically pay you a certain amount and will take some of the money that you would typically get paid, and you'll invest that into some stock market or whatever you wish. And that money is before taxes, right? So you're not taxed on that money at all. And so let's say you get paid $120,000 a year, and I'm doing that just for easy math. That's about $5,000 per paycheck if you're paid twice a month or 24 times per year. And so $5,000 would be leaving your employer's account to pay you. Now, typically you need to pay taxes, Social Security, all these types of things before you actually get paid. This 401k actually allows you to invest $1,000 of that money before any of that hits. So $1,000 goes into your account, and then based off the $4,000, $5,000 minus $1,000, the rest gets taxed accordingly. So you're actually taxed on less money, and your money gets to grow tax-free over time. So that's really the power in the 401k. Now, there are some nuances to it, right? The maximum you're allowed to invest in a 401k per year as of 2020 is $19,500 per year. You must also have a W-2 job to do a 401k. Now, there are other types of investment vehicles like a solo 401k and other types of things, but really you're supposed to be employed. And yeah, the greatest thing about it is that, again, if you're making $120,000 per year, you're taxed as if you're only making $100,000 per year. So not only are you taxed on a smaller amount, but you could be in a different tax bracket, so that percentage could also be lower. So that's really the power in the 401k. Next, I want to describe to you the Roth IRA. The Roth IRA, and anyone can make a Roth IRA. You don't need an employer or anything like that. This is contributed after taxes. So your Roth IRA puts money into an account, and that money grows basically tax-free until you withdraw it. There are certain circumstances where you can withdraw it before retirement age, but this vehicle is made so you don't take it down until you retire. And so, the only way you can do a Roth IRA is if you make less than $122,000 per year as of 2020. So if you make more than that, you're unfortunately not able to contribute, but most people do not make that amount, so I'm gonna assume that you don't. The maximum that you can put into a Roth IRA is $5,500 if you're single, or $6,500 if you're married. And so you put money into this account, right? And the way this differs from a traditional stock market account is that it grows tax-free. A typical stock market account, you have to pay taxes every year on your gains. This one, you don't pay taxes on it. You only pay taxes on the total amount of gains when you withdraw. You don't pay tax on what you contribute. And so the Roth IRA, and anytime you see this word Roth IRA, its contribution is after taxes. And so which one do you invest in, right? People, there's obviously both options. Many people invest in both, so that way you can max out your retirement accounts and eventually maximize your possible net worth and reduce your taxable income. However, if you're looking for early financial independence, like I said, you probably don't want to do any of these until you've already hit financial independence, and then you can maximize it. So which one do you actually contribute to? So most people working traditional jobs who aren't going to be retiring early, the recommendation is you should contribute to your Roth IRA, because likely you'll be being paid less right now than you will 30 years from now, because you're going to progress in your career, right? You're taxed on the amount that the tax bracket that you're in is what you get paid that year, if that makes any sense. So let me explain. let's say you're 25 years old and you're getting paid $50,000 per year. By investing into your Roth IRA, you're paying taxes on that investment money now. When you're only making $50,000 a year, that money's going to grow over time tax-free, and you're going to have a lot of wealth if you continue to do that, right? If you do your 401k, that money, you're going to put that money into your account, you're not taxed on it. Let's say you wait 30 years, and when you're 60 years old, you'll likely have had some career progression, and maybe you're making $100,000 a year, right? You're going to be in a higher tax bracket, so you're going to end up paying more taxes than if you were to do the Roth IRA. So in a traditional sense, a lot of people think that contributing to your Roth IRA is actually better than just your traditional 401k. However, in our scenario, we're going to be retiring early, right? So if you're working a W-2 job now, you're ideally not going to be working one when you wish to withdraw these funds. And so let's say you're making $100,000 now, you're not paying taxes on it, you're going to grow and grow and grow, and then at 60 years old, when you to withdraw, you're hopefully not making any money, right? So if you're not making any money, you will be in the lowest possible tax bracket, even though you have money. It's based on the amount of money you make, not the amount of money you have. So you're going to be in the lowest possible tax bracket, a $0 tax bracket, and so that way you're able to withdraw that money, potentially never pay taxes on it. And so if you are expecting to retire early, I would recommend doing the 401k first, and then maxing out your Roth IRA afterwards. If you're going to go the traditional route and you plan to be working a W-2 until you're, 60, 65 years old, then it may make sense to go Roth IRA and then 401k. So I hope this video helps. I hope it gives some clarity on the 401k and the Roth IRA. Again, I will reiterate it a bunch of times. If you're looking for early financial independence right now, don't invest in either, just invest in cash flowing assets. If you want to just maximize your net worth, then invest in both. So I hope you like this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like the video, leave some comments for some feedback. I'm always looking to improve, and I really am just here to help you out. So I just want to be there for you guys. And yeah, feel free to follow me on Instagram or TikTok. I'm at the FI Guy, just trying to produce massive amounts of content for you all. And have a great day.